Hi friends, welcome to Srisai IT Hub. In this video of Core Java Programming, we are going to discuss the following topic: Java optional class and its object references. Okay, so Java optional class and how to get its object references. So we got Java optional class in Java 8 version. So first of all, what is the speciality of this optional class? So optional class is available in Java 8 version. Okay, so Java optional class and its object references. So to get its object references, we are going to use static methods available in that class. So Java 8 version, Java optional class, and this class is used mainly to deal with null pointer exceptions in Java program. So generally, whenever any exception occurs, it leads to abnormal termination of a program. In those situations, we can use optional class to avoid null pointer exception. And it is available in java.util package. And this class provides different methods using which we can check the presence of a value in any Java variable. So if the value is there, we are going to process the data in that particular variable. If the value is not there and try to process the data, we might get null pointer exception. Right. So if we see the description of the class, java_p -public java.util.Optional class. So go to the command prompt and issue the command. So here we'll take the command as java_p -public java.util.Optional. Okay, right. So in this class, we are going to use three static methods. First, empty. It will return a empty object, optional object reference. Next, of t. So t is any generic variable, primitive or reference data type. So it will also return a object reference of optional with that particular value. If there is no value, again here we'll get null pointer exception. Okay, so this is little bit unsafe. And then we have one more, ofNullable t. It will return a optional object reference with a given value, and if the value is empty, you will not get null pointer exception. So ofNullable is safe when compared to off method, and all three are static methods, and we can call these methods directly with class name. And then we can use isPresent to check whether an optional object contains value or not, and it returns true or false. Similarly, isEmpty to check whether a particular optional object reference is empty or not. And then get method, so to get the value from a particular optional object reference. So let us try to work with these 6 methods. Right. So take a new program, Java optional class example 2. So first write comments at the beginning of the program. So program to demo optional class to get its object references. So it is available in util package. So import the util package and then take the main class with main method. Okay, right. So here first initially I'm going to take a string ss is equals to, okay, we'll take null directly initially, right? So I'm going to create a optional dot ofNullable ss. So ss contains null, but ofNullable, it is safe. It doesn't give any null pointer exception and returns a optional object reference opt with null value. Okay, right. So I'm checking here. It returns a empty. Initially it returns a, because since we have null in ss, it returns a empty optional object. Okay, I'm checking opt.isEmpty true. It is true. If it is true, okay, next it is empty. After that, if opt.isPresent, I'm checking whether the value is there or not. So it is empty, we don't have any value, so it will come to the else part and print no value is given in string or optional objects. Okay, so save this program, come to the command prompt, compile the program, javac java optional class example 2. Okay, right, no error on successful compilation, and then run it. So isEmpty true, and finally we got the else part, no value is given in string or optional object. Okay, right, so similarly we can also get the reference of optional, okay, using empty method. So optional.empty, it will return a empty optional object reference, store that in opt. Right, opt.isEmpty true. Okay, now in this case there is no use of string ss. Okay, next opt.isPresent, there is no value, it is empty, so false. It will come to the else part and print no value is given in string or optional object. Okay, right, so recompile the program, no error, and then run it. isEmpty true, no value is given in optional object or string. Right, so now let us see the third case to get the object reference of optional class. So optional class of type string opt. Okay, optional dot of ss, so ss contains null, so it will, so this is unsafe to get the unsafe method to get the object reference of optional, because it returns null pointer exception because ss contains null. Right, so recompile the program, so no compilation error, and then run it, we'll get the null pointer exception. So instead of using off method, it is advisable to use ofNullable. Right, so now after working with this, now we'll take a value in ss which is psi. So optional dot of psi, so we have a value, so it returns an object reference of optional which contains psi. So opt.isEmpty false, opt.isPresent, yes, value is there, true. So value is there in the string, get the length of the string psi 3. opt.get, get the value from opt. So what is a value which is available in the optional class object opt? It is psi, because it is associated with ss. ss contains the value psi, and also print the length of the psi 3, which we have calculated using length method. Okay, right, so save this, come to the command prompt, recompile, no error on successful compilation, and then run it. So isEmpty false, which means value is there in the string. So what is the string using get method? Psi. What is the length using string class length method? 3. So this is how we are supposed to work with 3 static methods: ofNullable, empty, off, to get the object reference of optional class. And isEmpty, isPresent returns a boolean value, true false. Get, it gets a value from the optional class object associated with it. So this is how we are supposed to work with optional class and its methods to get the object references and work with null pointer exception. Thank you for watching this video. Do like, comment, and share this video, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel Sri Sai IT Hub. Have a nice day.